everyone else and flick through the Sky Channel and watch telly. I'm the same as everyone else, you know. I'm in this industry as well, and we go to work, do our bit, but I am the same as everyone else. When I go home, cup of tea and watch the telly like everyone with a duvet.
When was the first time you had enough money to go out and buy something of your own that didn't rely on your mum buying it for you, something like that?
Probably quite a few years ago, but I don't waste my money on clothes so much. It's more like, well, now my brother will let me spend my money because he deals with my money. Horses. I spend a lot of my money on horses. They cost me a fortune because I want to do my dressage. And the kids, I spend a lot of money on their clothes. Rather than me, I'm quite high street, River Island, whatever, I'm quite high street. But the kids, my money does go on them.
But what was the first thing when you had enough money to go out yourself? What was the first thing that you bought?
Probably a car. Always.
Yeah.
When you're young, you think, oh
Not
yeah,
clothes?
I'll have
You
a
didn't
nice
go out?
flash. No, I was always in my joppers and whatever because I'm always horse riding. I'm quite a tomboy. You know, despite all of this industry, I'm always in my joppers. That's in the papers. You probably see in my t-shirts and joppers a lot.
And your kind of desire to dress in a way that would make you stand out started very young, didn't it? Your mum and your stepfather, it was his 40th birthday, and they said,
yes.
go and get yourself something nice. Left you to your own devices. And what did you go and...
It was like a little rubber outfit, or was it the leather one? I had like it was
old were you then?
rubber PC, about 13 or 14. It was my dad's 30th, and she gave me some money, and I turned up like in PVC or leather outfit.
And how would you feel if Princess did that on her
I'd be like, oh my
30th
God, what are you doing? What are you wearing? But, you know, I can't judge because I did it myself, and that's what makes me different.
You've got that all to come, haven't you? When she grows up and looks back and sees everything.
Even now, you know, I'd still go out in a 9-inch skirt, and I'd probably look back in the paper and go, oh my God, what was I thinking wearing that? But, you know, I'm not quite at the mutton stage yet. Nearly, a few more years.
No, you've got a long way to go. When we just saw a picture of you when you were pregnant, and I loved the fact that you just thought, just because I'm pregnant, I'm not going to, you know, stay away from those sorts of clothes. And you embraced your bump.
Oh my God, you know, I look at that outfit and I think, what was I thinking? Look at the strap.
We were thinking that at the time.
And honestly, I look at that and think that is absolutely awful.
And you're always blonde when you're pregnant.
Yes.
I've noticed.
But you know I'm not pregnant now because I'm dark.
Yes.
But yeah, every time I'm pregnant I seem to be blonde. It's really weird. So worry when I'm blonde.
Yeah, when you start having highlights and going lighter, we'll be like that. Ooh.
That dress was awful. What was I thinking?
So the book is standing out. My look, my style, my life. So if there are sort of mums looking around for presents for their daughters, their beautiful, sweet, innocent daughters, will they be thinking?
Then don't turn
actually,
innocent,
do you know what? I think I'll put that one over there and get that one instead.
Exactly. But my book tour starts. I absolutely loved doing my book tour, and the support I've had from the public is absolutely brilliant.
Do you ever worry about, because obviously Leona Lewis, a couple of weeks back, she was attacked at one of her book launches. Do you ever worry about something? Because the public are very opinionated when it comes to you.
Yeah, I think that was awful what happened to Leona. You know, she's such a sweet girl, and, you know, why could this happen? And, you know, lots of people, we all do our signings, and we do the signings because we want to meet the public, and, you know, we want to sign their books to them. But when you get people who behave like that, it makes you think, oh, is it really worth doing this?
Yeah.
But, you know, like yesterday at Selfridges, I had extra security, extra table, you know, so they're further away, and I don't want that. I want to be quite intimate with people. But, you know, if it means safety, then that's the things you have to do.
Thankfully, a very rare occurrence.
Yeah, I've never had problems at all.
Thank you for the minute. Will you stick with us, and we'll go through some of the stories in the papers?
I'd love to. Is it about me today or not?
Do you know, I think we might have picked some stuff that wasn't about you today,
good, I love that.
if that's all right.
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah,
Thanks.
headlines coming up. Let's have a look at the papers. Denise has joined us.
Yes, Denise, before we do start with the papers, I just wanted to ask you, because while we've got Katie here and Denise, I feel like we should just touch this. You want to open the lines of communication with Pete. Is there anything that she can do? Because you are the expert.
I think I would write him a letter reminding him that you did love one another once and probably still do.
I'll probably see it in the papers, though, if I write him a letter.
No, just write him a private letter and get somebody to deliver it and say, I know you love our children as I do. For their sake, please let's talk. And I think if it's done without any publicity, which means we shouldn't be talking about it now,
I know.
I just think it's sad, because I do think there's a lot of affection still there.
It is very sad.
If you can stop the merry-go-round, and then maybe when everything comes to a standstill, you'll be able to talk, because you do both love your children.
It will happen one day, I'm sure.
We've got one of the stories in the papers today. You did the film about binge drinking, and there's some extraordinary photographs. Here you go. This is in the in the sun today, and this is the lady dancing around Cardiff, I think, with her pants around her ankles. Gosh, her family must be proud.
Well, in every city in the land, it's happening. I mean, I went to one place which was no better, no worse than any other. And what made me really sad was that we were there over the whole evening, and at 7 o'clock, these were lovely young people, and by midnight they were legless. And they all told me the same thing. We don't drink through the week. We save our units up. And I'm thinking of their little liver and 21 or 28 or many more units coming down, hitting that liver in one night. They are killing themselves, and it's all supposed to be fun. Not funny.
It's
do you
so
think about
unfeminine, isn't it? I mean,
Do you know, I would say I'm a binge drinker, to be honest, because I don't drink much. And, you know, when I drink, I'm such a lightweight, and I suppose I am, because when I get the opportunity to go out and drink, then I'm probably the same, and it is more damaging,
But do you
I suppose.
get like that?
Well, I don't know. What do the papers write?
No.
No, I'm not
end
quite
up
that
with
bad.
your
That
ankles
picture,
by the end of the
there,
evening.
is that you?
No,
on a
no,
night
I'm
out?
not that bad.
It just gets to that point where you sort of lose the ladylikeness,
Yeah.
and I think is women, and guys as well, you just need to, you know...
And the trouble with the
decorum.
media is that pictures like that hang around, and if she does something good in later life, or she's getting married, or her daughter's done something good, up will pop that picture.
Yeah, it's there forever, isn't it?
Yeah.
OK, postal strike. The first national postal strike for 2 years started earlier today.
What do we do with our Christmas cards then, Denise? And I was talking about this with Steph last night, and said, you know, maybe this is the opportunity this year just to email people and say, you know, Merry Christmas, lots of love. Just because you haven't got a card doesn't mean to say we don't love you. Thanks very much indeed.
And I think that's what everybody will do, which is why I have described in print this strike as a mutual throat-cutting exercise. And I love the Royal Mail. I think it's one of the treasures. It's part of Britain. And I think it's destroying itself because, you know, what do you do when things are coming against you? You join ranks. And they've got the internet coming against them, they've got all the modern means of communication, and instead of joining ranks and saying post is best, they're saying post is not to be trusted.
So what will you do as
I
far
like
as
to
you...
be traditional. I like to write a card, put a post on it. You know, it's Christmas. Everyone likes to get all their Christmas cards, and you buy them things and put all your cards on them, and you put them up at Christmas.
There's a possibility, though, when you write them, they might arrive in February.
I know, I don't think that's good. So maybe send them a month earlier.
Get in early, I think that is the key.
Try and get organised.
Get in now. Just very quickly, just finally, Lily Allen has given up everything. She's given up her Twitter, she's given up her MySpace, she's given up her email, she's given up her computer, her MacBook, her BlackBerry. She says, right, that's it.
I don't
my
believe
goodness.
that. I reckon it's media stuff.
Do you?
I bet she'll be on Twitter tonight.
Well, I won't sleep tonight thinking of how she's depriving herself. I mean, it's too much for me.
Thank
Good
you very
stuff.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you both. Thank you.